Hi guys, Elissa at Cottage Homesteading here, and today I want to show you how easy it is to make tomato skin powder. Don't go throwing out your tomato skins if you're canning. Don't even give them to the chickens, although that can turn them into eggs. But this is really worth making. It's so easy and it's jam-packed full of flavour, so it's perfect for soups, casseroles, and just adding an extra tomato kick to even a pizza. Yesterday I washed my tomatoes, took the green bits off and popped them in the freezer overnight. So now they're frozen. I put them in some hot water, so it's hot water from the tap, and let them sit in there for about 30 seconds, depending on the size of the tomato. The bigger the tomato, the longer they need to stay in. Cherry tomatoes don't take long at all. Then the skins just slip straight off. It's really quite easy. Now if they don't slip off properly, that means they need to be in the water a bit longer. If you leave them in the water too long, then the tomatoes will defrost. Squeeze all the juice and liquid out of the tomato skins. I use a colander, but you could use a piece of cloth, but I can't be bothered washing it, so the colander's fine. Spread them out on your dehydrating trays so that air can circulate around the tomato skins. Set your dehydrator's temperature to 60 degrees Celsius or 140 Fahrenheit or somewhere around that temperature. All machines are different, so whatever is closest to that on your dehydrator. The time it takes to dehydrate the tomato skins will vary depending on the temperature you set your timer on your dehydrator, the dehydrator that you're using, as well as how much liquid you've got out of the tomatoes. And the tomatoes themselves, I find different tomatoes take different amount of time. Some even take 3 hours. The main thing is to make sure they're crispy and dry and that there's no moisture, because moisture in dehydrated products will lead to mold, and we don't want that. We want the powder to last for years, and it can, but usually you use it before then. And if you're making it every year, you may as well try and use it up within the year. How long can you store your dehydrated tomato powder will depend on where you live and how you're sealing it up or storing it. So if you vacuum seal it and have a moisture absorber in there, it will last for years. Now it will decrease in nutrients over time, like any stored goods, but it will still be good to eat in a few years. I'm also in a low humid area, so I just keep it in a jar with a lid on it and it lasts fine. I don't have any problems, so long as I've dehydrated it properly and that there's no moisture in the product at all. Because if you've got moisture, it could last a couple of weeks and that's it. And it will go moldy and that will be disgusting, and you don't want that. So make sure you do it properly, dehydrate it properly, get all the moisture out, and then you shouldn't have problems. And if you're in a high moisture area or you want to store it for long term, then vacuum seal it. Check in on them every few hours, and as it's getting closer to the end, every hour or so. Now they're a bit soft on the inside still, so they need a bit more time. So I'll keep them in the dehydrator for longer. They're ready when they're really crispy. So completely dry, no moisture left in them. So they're ready to blend up now. I'll be back in a sec. This is how much tomato powder I got with 3 trays of tomato skins. Now it's not much, but it's jam-packed with flavour, and over the season you end up with a lot more because you just keep doing it. That's how easy it is to make tomato skin powder, and if you have any questions or comments, then please leave them below. If you'd like to check out some of our other videos to see what we do here on our small space homestead and give you skills on what you can do on your small space homestead, then watch our other videos, and also you can subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.